Welcome back to the Prestige Archives. In high society, appearances aren't everything. They're the only thing. Beyond luxury and wealth, there exists an unspoken code of behavior. Rules that separate those who belong from those who are merely visiting. Today, we reveal 10 secrets of etiquette and conduct you must never break if you wish to enter and remain in the circles of the elite. Watch closely, because some of these rules may surprise you. At number 10, we begin with dress code is law. In high society, appearance is not simply a matter of personal taste. It is an unspoken contract. Clothes are never casual. Each setting has its own strict code, and those who belong never misinterpret it. Accessories, too, are never chosen at random. A subtle watch, a pair of understated pearls, or a carefully folded pocket square says far more than flashy displays. In these circles, to arrive underdressed or inappropriately styled is not just a fashion mistake. It is social suicide. Here, your attire is your armor, and your clothing signals your understanding of tradition, elegance, and belonging. Ninth is a rule that may surprise many. Never flaunt wealth. To those outside, it may seem that the rich enjoy showing off their fortunes. But within high society, overt displays of wealth are frowned upon. Old money understands the art of understatement. A family heirloom watch carries more prestige than a diamond-encrusted timepiece fresh from a boutique. Bragging about the cost of a car, a vacation, or a home instantly reveals you as an outsider, someone with money but without refinement. True prestige whispers, it does not shout. In high society, the quiet elegance of restraint is what signals belonging. To flaunt is to expose insecurity. To understate is to show you never needed to prove yourself at all. At number 8, introductions must follow protocol. In high society, introductions are an art form with centuries of tradition. Order matters. The less important is always introduced to the more important. Men are introduced to women, juniors to seniors, and guests to hosts. Even the phrasing carries weight. To introduce without care is to signal ignorance of etiquette, and ignorance is never forgiven. In the world of the elite, introductions are more than pleasantries. They are rituals of hierarchy, recognition, and respect. Rule number 7. Don't talk about money. Ironically, in the wealthiest circles, money is the one subject never openly discussed. In high society, wealth is assumed. To ask how much someone earns or mention what you paid for something is considered vulgar. The subject of money is handled indirectly, through philanthropy, through subtle nods to collections, or through institutions they support. Those who belong have no need to announce their fortunes. Their names, their legacies, and their lifestyles speak for themselves. Learning this rule quickly is critical, especially among the newly wealthy. In these circles, money is not a conversation. It is an atmosphere ever present, but never spoken aloud. At number 6, titles and traditions matter. High society is built on respect for heritage and formality. Whether it's addressing a duke, a baron, or a member of royalty, titles are not optional. They are essential. Forgetting or ignoring them is not only disrespectful, but deeply damaging to your reputation. The same applies to traditions. Knowing when to bow, when to curtsy, when to stand, or how to participate in a toast signals your belonging. To disregard these practices is to separate yourself from centuries of carefully maintained order. Prestige is not only about wealth, it is about preserving legacy. And those who respect titles and traditions signal that they are not only wealthy, but worthy. Breaking into the top 5. Discretion is everything. If there is one golden rule of the elite, it is this: what happens within the circle stays within the circle. Trust is currency in high society, and discretion is its foundation. This extends to personal lives, to family histories, to business dealings. Even among friends, details are shared with caution. Outsiders are often surprised at how quiet the wealthiest can be. But this silence is deliberate. A reputation for confidentiality is invaluable. To betray a confidence once may mean losing access permanently. In this world, discretion is not simply polite. It is survival. And those who master silence are the ones who remain inside the circle. At number 4, dining etiquette cannot be ignored. In high society, the table is more than a place to eat. It is a stage. Every detail of dining, from the arrangement of silverware to the placement of glasses, follows a precise choreography. Using the wrong fork or reaching at the wrong time might seem trivial to outsiders, but among the elite, it signals poor breeding. Even how you hold your glass, or you place your napkin, and the pace of your bites is noticed. For the ultra-wealthy, dining is about more than food. It is about respect for tradition and displaying cultural literacy. To sit at these tables is to perform, and the performance is not only culinary, it is social. Mastering this etiquette is not optional. It is the ticket to being invited back. On the podium in third place, invitations are sacred. In high society, an invitation is never casual. To decline without cause is a snub. To arrive unprepared is a slight. And to bring an uninvited guest is a breach that can close doors permanently. The elite value exclusivity above all, and an invitation is proof of trust, recognition, and belonging. These opportunities are never handed out lightly. Accepting one means accepting the responsibility to honor the occasion through appearance, behavior, and gratitude. Those who treat invitations casually rarely receive them again. In this world, the invite itself is currency, and respect for it signals that you understand the unspoken rules of access. Break this rule, and you'll find yourself on the outside looking in. Our runner-up, punctuality is non-negotiable. In high society, time is the rarest currency, and wasting it is an unforgivable offense. Arriving fashionably late might work at casual parties, but at galas, dinners, or private meetings, punctuality signals respect. To arrive on time, or even slightly early, shows you value both the host and the occasion. Lateness, by contrast, disrupts the rhythm of the event and marks you as careless. The elite live by precise schedules, and those who wish to belong must do the same. Being exactly where you promised to be, when you promised to be there, is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to demonstrate reliability, discipline, and refinement. In these circles, your timing speaks before you do. And taking the crown as the ultimate rule of high society, power is never rushed. In the world of the elite, true power moves at its own pace. The wealthiest, most influential people are never hurried. This deliberate pace is not laziness. It is a display of control. To rush is to be at the mercy of circumstance. To move slowly, calmly, and with intention is to signal that you are the one setting the rhythm. Watch the most powerful in any room. They never scramble, they never fidget, and they never appear pressed for time. Their stillness creates gravity. In high society, the ability to slow the room, to dictate the tempo of an interaction, is the ultimate show of dominance. If presence gets you noticed, mastering time itself makes you unforgettable. So, could you survive these rules? Or would they expose you instantly? Comment below and let us know which rule makes sense and which one feels completely ridiculous. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. And if you enjoyed this journey into the world of wealth, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more stories of luxury, influence, and ambition. Until next time, stay prestigious.